Yo, what's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, guys. We're taking a look today at the Carolina Hurricanes as we are hearing a lot of news out of Carolina really over the past couple of days. A lot of weird stuff going on, but it seems to be making more sense right now. So we'll be going over that in this video. So let's get right into it. So first of all, I want to say, yes, welcome to Free Agency Day. We have a lot going on. And we're starting things off here with the Carolina Hurricanes as around noon Eastern time, the Hurricanes started making some pretty big moves. So specifically in between the pipes, as they decide not to keep Peter Mrazek or Jonathan Bernier. Peter Mrazek is now a member of the a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Stay tuned for a video on that later. And Jonathan Bernier, they acquired his rights in the Alex Nedeljkovic trade, Nedeljkovic, whatever you want to call him. He is now a member of the New Jersey Devils. So, what are the Hurricanes doing in between the pipes? We have the answer. They signed goaltender Freddie Anderson, 31 years old, to a 2-year, $9 million contract. It will pay him $4.5 million for this season and next season. I think it's good for the Hurricanes because they get pretty much a starting, the capability of a starting goaltender at a 2-year deal. Peter Mrazek was going to be probably looking for a little bit more term. He got 3 years on his deal, and it seemed like the Hurricanes felt comfortable with Anderson. Now, you look at what the Leafs paid a guy like Mrazek. He only got 3.8 per year, and he signed a 3-year deal. Would that have been better long term because that's less cap space per season? That's still up for debate, but the Hurricanes are comfortable with Freddie Anderson in between the pipes, and now he is the new starter of the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, they also added a little bit later Antti Raanta to a 2-year, $4 million contract. So they have 2 years on the books for these guys. They are paying both goaltenders $6.5 million. That's still half of what the Habs are paying Carey Price. Antti Raanta, at 32 years old, will be making $2 million per season. This is a good contract, again, by the Carolina Hurricanes. They pick up another goaltender. We'll talk about the Coyotes maybe in another video. The amount of guys that they've let go, Antti Raanta being one of them. This is a very capable backup, and he has a lot of injury issues. Hopefully that doesn't become a theme this season for the Hurricanes, because the Hurricanes have kind of depleted their goaltending depth. But interesting move as Antti Raanta comes in. Now, they did make some good moves here, as I really like them adding Ian Cole on a 1-year, $2.9 million contract. Ian Cole has most recently been with the Minnesota Wild. He's been with the Avalanche. He's been with the Penguins. He's been with some pretty good hockey teams. I think Ian Cole just wasn't able to get the right fit in Minnesota. I think on a better hockey team here in Carolina, he's pretty much going to replace a guy like Jake Bean for a cheaper price tag. Is that the better move long term? Probably not. But the Carolina Hurricanes think they can win a Stanley Cup right now. They just won the Central Division last year, and they see a window here of opportunity. So they've invested $6.5 million over the next couple of years into Freddie Anderson and Raanta, and they also add Ian Cole. Not to mention they still have over $15 million in cap space. At the recording of this video, I do want to preface that they still have to re-sign Andrei Svechnikov, and that's another big deal that they're going to have to make. And then to wrap things up, we saw a pretty big trade, which I kind of like for the Edmonton Oilers. We see the Oilers and the Hurricanes make a trade between Ethan Bear and Warren Foegele. Warren Foegele sounded like he did not want to come back to the Hurricanes, so they trade his rights for Ethan Bear. Ethan Bear has obviously had his struggles with the Edmonton Oilers and everything that happened at the end of the season. A really rough way to go out of Edmonton, as a lot of attacks on Ethan Bear and his culture and stuff like that. So you could tell that there could be a move there. And now that they have Tyson Barrie back, and they've made a couple moves on that back end with guys like Cody Ceci, you were able to move a guy like Ethan Bear out, and that's what they did. Ethan Bear for Warren Foegele. I like that trade more so for the Edmonton Oilers. It's not that the Canes lost that trade, but I think there is some reason to believe that's all you got for Warren Foegele. Again, a really talented young forward that has the potential to be a top 6, at worst, a middle 6 winger in the NHL. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think the Carolina Hurricanes did here during the free agency period so far. A lot of questionable moves they've made this offseason. Moving Alex Nedeljkovic, which he signed a pretty nice contract with the Red Wings. They moved Jake Bean, a former first-round pick, for a second-round pick. They move a guy here like Warren Foegele and don't really get the return we were hoping for. Are they preparing for a massive trade here for a massive contract with Andrei Svechnikov? And I think they're still ruling the possibility of bringing back Dougie Hamilton, even though it looks like he's destined for New Jersey. Again, that likely will change here as soon as I post this video. But Andrei Svechnikov seems to be the big ticket that they look to re-sign this offseason. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of the Carolina Hurricanes this offseason. And if you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL and more videos just like this one, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.